Mark here, and before this video starts, how do you want to let you know that I got another Vyond account? So this means I will use this account for the other Vyond videos, so I hope you enjoyed this video.
Okay, Caillou and Little Bill. It has been 70 days in the hospital. This means you are now free from the hospital. But before you leave, we have to give the both of you two have now suffered with PTSD.
Doctor, what does PTSD stand for?
PTSD is called post-traumatic stress disorder. It is a mental health condition that's triggered by a terrifying event, either experiencing it or witnessing it. Symptoms may include flashbacks, nightmares, and severe anxiety, as well as uncontrollable thoughts about the event.
So that is what it is? Wow, how did we never discover that? So what will happen to us since we have PTSD?
Well, when your new family picks you up, you will have to go to the hospital for every month on the 1st, and we will check how you were doing. I will be hoping that you will recover from the abuse that your dad gave you.
Well, Little Bill, it seems like we're gonna have to visit the hospital again and again for every month on the 1st, all thanks to our abusive fathers giving us that punishment day. I really hope we can recover from it.
I know, right? Speaking of that, I'm wondering how our dads are doing in jail for the rest of their lives.
This is totally unfair. We are still in this prison for the rest of our lives now. Mark Tour had now told everyone to cut ties with us all because we have used our sons for getting held back.
Not like Boris. Now our lives have been completely ruined because of this. And this is all Mark Tour's fault that everyone hated us. Who should be the one to be arrested, get placed in jail for the rest of his life or face execution.
I agree on that part. Mark should have been executed or get sent to prison for the rest of his life. The same thing should go for Caillou and Little Bill. The police should have executed them for doing a lot of bad things in the past. And that judge is a stupid freaking old British swine who should have never been a judge in the first place. We wish that the judge would die before he turns 80 years old in 2032.
Mark is even worse than our sons, including Dora, Bob the Builder, Barney the Dinosaur, Dave Johnson the Childish Dad, Lily Spunkiva, Lester Davidson, Lily Anderson, Lamont Blakely, Sabrina Shima, Stephanie Gavin, Fun Sinclair, Alex Wormser, Nicholas Liam, and number 223. This has to be the worst thing that anyone has ever done to us, and Mark Tour is now the number one worst person of all time next to our son.
I know, Big Bill. We wish that we could go to his house and shoot him with an AK-47 and burn his house down with gasoline. I really hope we can get the way out of this prison to see our revenge on Mark.
Shut up, Boris and Big Bill. You two are not going to do any of that type of crap, because you're in jail forever, and if you try to escape prison and kill Mark and burn his house down to the ground, we will sentence you both to the death by hanging. As everyone despises you both for what you have done to your son and traumatized them for life, you two are even worse than Amy, Angel Eyes, Pumbaa, Jess, and Yasmin from QTs, Bob from the PSA film A Good Boy, Batman, Nahul, Sue, Martha and Lars Serpent Tomorrow's Pioneers, Labby from Where the Dead Go to Die, Adult Party Cartoon Ren and Stimpy. Walleth from Object Terror, Sonic.exe, HBO Max Velma Dinky, Hotma from AA Serbian Flynn, Tamu from Darla Dimple from Flatstone Dance, Tamu from Elfin Live, Wrenchy from Objects at Gaming, ℂ𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒 from Alphabet Law, Sailor John from Sodus Legend of the Lost Treasure, Mr. Bakshi from Pomo, The Stranger from Pikatan, Evil Leafy from BFDI, Anxiety from Object Towel, Red Pen from Battle for $1 Trillion, Garnet Gem and Malachite from Objects of Object Land, TARDIS from Twister Turns Reboot. Not Important from Hatred, ℂ𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒, Bingo and Drooper on the Banana Splits movie. Winnie the Pooh and Piglet from Blood and Honey, Tom Katzone and Clint Clobber from the Tom and Jerry Jean Digira, Puffy Fluffy from SpongeBob SquarePants, Nancy Francois and Does Bad Things Guy from SML, Odalia Blight from The Owl House, and Gord Brody from Freddy Got Fingered. You guys failed as father and do not deserve kids at all, so goodbye and stay in prison.
God, why did this policeman have to interrupt our chat? He should realize that it's none of his business. And I can't believe he said that we are worse than all of those other characters from different media.
I know Boris. You should know that Caillou, Little Bill and Mark Doer are worse than that. Not us. I wish that we were never in this prison in the first place.
Now since you two are now taking out of your father's care, you will be adopted by foster parents, and you will live with them forever. And in other words, here they are.
Hello Cali Little Bill, we are your foster parents. I'm Pablo Aguilar, I'm from Mexico.
And I'm Pablo's wife Maria. We heard that you two were abused by your fathers in May 2023 for getting held back, and we felt very sorry for the both of you, so we decided to adopt you, because we want to give you the best life that you two can have. We are nice people, and we never abuse kids. We also has a daughter at home staying with her grandma. She will be very excited to see you too.
Wow, you two are so nice. Thank you Pablo and Maria from Mexico. You two are the nicest people ever.
Jurbecome, it's the least that we can do.
Now, after you leave the hospital, you two will have to give the last words for your former dads and they are spending the rest of their lives in jail.
Yes, we will go to the jail that our dads are in and give them very hurtful, insulting, disrespectful and hateful words to our abusive fathers.
It sounds mean and insensitive. But it's okay. But you two will be accompanied by your foster parents Pablo and Maria Aguilar to the jail.
Okay, now let's go to see our dads the very last time in our life forever.
Caillou, what the hell are you and Little Bill doing out of your rooms when you're supposed to be grounded for life after getting held back from school? But wait a second. Why do you both want to visit us in jail? Are you going to return to us not to abuse you anymore? We promise that we will treat you with respect, dignity and mercy.
What pair of hypocrites who do not know what they are saying. Also, your sons who are all foster kids have something to say to you too.
Tell us what? Tell us Caillou and Little Bill, what do you want to say to us?
We want the both of you to listen up, and listen very good. We have been suffering from the past years, day and night, being grounded and abused by the both of you for everything we did. We tried to have fun, by you to just keep us from doing that. We can't be the people when you both keep grounding us. Dad, you punished me all because I watched Dora the Explorer, when you should know that show is for all ages. You even forced me to watch Family Guy when I'm too young for that show. That's because Family Guy was rated 14+. You prepared me from watching baby TV all because that show is only suitable for people under the age of 3, when you should realize that anyone can watch that show regardless of age. You even claimed that going on https://www.bluey.tv is illegal, when you should realize that website is not legal, and that website is for all ages. And you even bashed my opinion on Peppa Pig by grounding me because I saluted on that show on its 18th anniversary, and you wish that unhappy anniversary, which was very disrespectful of you to say that. You even shot me with an AK-47 because I recorded Japanese girls at school. You even sent me to endless school, and that school is very strict and dangerous like North Korea, and you also forced me to hate the stuff I like, and like the stuff that I hate, and last, but not least, you ground me for way too many years and life is plain wrong, and you should realize that according to Nicholas D., parents can only ground their kids only up to 1 month, not over thousands of years or forever.
As for you, my dad, you called me the N-word a lot of times, and it's racist to black people. Even thought you are black yourself. You also forced me to betray Caillou, and you even made me fat at Burger King, and you even beat me up and grounded me for life. I thought I would suffer this life forever, thanks to the police who saved me and Caillou from the both of you. At this time, we will be moving out of your care.
What? No! Caillou and Little Bill, you can't do. We know that we've been grounding you a lot of times, and even for a long period of times, we do it just to keep you two safe. We just didn't want you to make a bad decision when you two grow older.
Yeah, we are just doing what we can do so that way you two can succeed in life as adults. Little Bill and Caillou, it may not seem like it. We love you too, very much.
What? You love us? What the hell? You two love us? That is a mother freaking lie. You two love her so much? You two wouldn't have been grounding us for a good portion of our lives. You have put us through so much more crap from the past that we can't take it anymore.
And for the reasons that you two put Caillou and Little Bill started, we will be taking them to have a new life. Boris, you are the worst person ever in the world and a father to Caillou, and so is your friend Big Bill, father to Little Bill. You two are a disgrace to the world. You two do not deserve to have any kids at all. You two are even worse than Claude Frollo and Cruella de Vil. We are going to make Caillou and Little Bill good kids from now on.
You two have any last words before we go?
Caillou and Little Bill, we are both sorry for how we treated you for these past years. We were just felt very disappointed at the both of you for what you two have done. We promise we won't treat you like trash ever again. Look, you are the only sons that we have. We have raised you both ever since you were born. And even our wives left us and divorced us for what we had done. We just wanted to make sure that you two learn your lessons and not commit crimes. We believe that we were too harsh on the both of you, and even sometimes killed you, which is considered pedicide, child murder, and filicide. Even thought go animate/yawn/gapologic always brought you two back to life. We admit everything, and we should understand that telling people to not watch baby cartoons is a stupid reason to ground someone. It's because children shows are for all ages. And what we have done was considered ageism, and we should not be forcing you to hate the stuff that you like, and forcing you to like the stuff that you hate. That is considered opinion bashing and discouraging, and we should both know it's everyone's opinion, and I should have not sent you to endless school, because that school is very dangerous, and it's even more strict and dangerous than North Korea. And finally, I should have never shot you with an AK-47 all because you recorded Japanese girls. It's just that I was just angry when you did that, so that means I should have took your phone away for a while, not killing you. We are very sorry for what we have done to both of you. So can you please tell the police to let us go and forget what we did?
Well, guess what? It's already too late for apologies. Honestly, neither of us forgive you. You have done it for way too long. We are fed up with it. So now we are going to live with our foster parents for the rest of our lives.
Now if you two can excuse us, we're out of here. You can kiss this little boy's cheeks goodbye.
This is the worst day ever. Why? I can't believe our sons are now taken out of our care and living with foster parents, and we are stuck in jail for the rest of our lives, waiting until the last day of our lives.
I know, Boris, if we had never abused our sons for so long, maybe they would forgive us for what we have done, but sadly they're now living with a foster parent. Now we have nothing, no money, no jobs, no children, no lives, no freedom, no friends, no redemption, no love, no house, nothing. We are both going to stay in prison for the rest of our lives and never come out again. At least we have each other, since they had 2 beds in a cellar, but there'll be nothing that we will do, and I guess our lives are forever ruined for the rest of our lives.
Okay boys, we are now at your new home, so let's go inside. Welcome to our home Cal y Little Bill. This will be your new home where you will be treated better. You thus will be allowed to watch anything you want, including shows for young kids, because we are no innocent people like your former dads did that entitled Katherine Johnson from Childish Stuff.
On the other hand, we has a daughter of our own, and here she comes now.
Hello Caillou and Little Bill, my name is Jayda. I'm a 14-year-old girl. I will be your foster sister.
Hi Jayda, it is nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you both as well. Now I will show you your new room. This is your new room. You both get to share a bed with each other, and there's also a computer that you can watch videos and play games on it. By the way, this room is where my brother used to sleep in.
Wait a minute. You actually had a brother? Pablo didn't say anything that he had a son.
It's a bit of a sad story. My brother was named Lego. He was born on November 30th, 2015. I was born before him on February 23rd, 2009. So we were both 6 years apart. We love playing with each other, we like watching cartoons with each other, and we love our school so much. One day, on June 9, 2023, he was fighting with a student over a toy. You see, the student didn't want to give Lego the toy, and said that it's there. Lego fighting with that student and told them that the toy is everyone's. They had fight until the student pushed Lego down the stairs, and accidentally broke his skull. The next day, Lego died. He was only 7 years old. I cried a lot at the funeral, as I couldn't believe that I lost my own brother. I just wanted to have more time with him. But sadly he is gone forever, and I would never get to see him again. But all I know is that he is still in my heart. As of today, my parents always come to his grave, and I can never see him again. The only time that he will meet me is on the Day of the Dead. Even though I wouldn't see him, he would still visit me when I put up his photo. I'm pretty sure he's up in heaven watching me from down there.
Wow, that is sad to see that your brother died after that student shoved him down the stairs. So what happened to the student who killed your brother?
The student was expelled from school for pushing my brother down the stairs, which broke his skull and killed him. The student wasn't charged for murder because they were too young to face charges. That's because Mexico's age of criminal responsibility is 14. Even though I'm disappointed that my brother couldn't face justice, at least the student did get punished by the principal and their parents. But I would never forgive that student for what they have done to my brother.
Now we understand what happened to your brother. At least he is in somewhere safe where he can watch over you.
At least you do understand what happened to my brother. Well, I hope you do enjoy your new room. I'll just go to my old one. I'll tell you if Mom and Dad prepared dinner for us.
Boris. Big Bill. Wake up. It's time to go to summer detention center for troubled juveniles and abusive people. Let's go now.
Well. Looks like we have you two again. FlamerGamerMaster's version of Boris and Big Bill. Who are the ones who abused their own sons for getting held back? I heard your sons recovered from the hospital and they now got released and got adopted by a Mexican family. And your son even denied your apologies for what you have done. Are you both so come in, and you both knew what you both done, and what you both did was unacceptable and unforgivable. You both make Pekka Erigobin look like a saint to society. You two know what class you're going to, it's class 61D. Go there now.
Alright, today is Monday, August 7th, 2023. I'm your drill sergeant, Nash Mosakowski. And you guys are here because you committed crimes. Most of you commit abuse towards children and animals. And you got sent here. Now let's see the student. In the front row we have Boris Anderson, Big Bill Glover Sr., Elena Marquez, Wrenchy from Objects at Gaming, and Bob from the Filipinos movie A Good Boy, Odalia. Blight from the ℂ𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒, Angkasa Melati, Jiang Nguyen, Narde Edna, Fernandez, Isauro Aguirre, Arnold, Marquez, ℂ𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒𝕒, Kosta Kecmanović, and Fred Jones. Okay, now you guys will be doing an essay about the history of England. I will give you all a sheet of paper with the questions. Now get to work.
Oh my god, this is so why did we have to answer these questions about England? Can we talk about grounded videos?
No, Elena, we are not talking about grounded videos, because those videos are cringeworthy and sometimes abusive from those punishment day videos. You're talking about England and that's that.
Okay fine, I'll do the essay about England.
Gosh, we're having the worst summer ever. We got sent to jail forever at the end of May. Now we have to go to this place for the rest of the summers during our life sentence. This is seriously going to be the worst life in prison.
Hello everyone, it's me, Caillou. And guess what? Me and little Bill are now living with our new home. And we are both having a better life. Our new parents are so kind, friendly and warm-hearted towards us all the time. They always felt very bad for us because of the abuse from our old fathers, but at least we don't have to deal with them anymore because both of them are in jail for the rest of their lives and to the day they die. We both suffered with post-traumatic stress disorder because of the ways that we have been abused by our own dads. The doctor told us that we will have a therapist who will give me a complex PTSD treatment for every first day of the month at 4 p.m. We still can't forget about the way that our fathers abused us, but at least we are trying our best. And for this day, our new foster parents put us into a special education school. It is a school for children with disabilities, such as those who are disabled, and even those who had autism, ADHD, dyslexia and other type of disabilities and disorders, and they even accept students based on skin, color, nationality, sexual orientation, gender identity, and others, and it's also for children who have suffered abuse from their parents. And some of them were sent to their grandparents or were sent to foster parents. We both enjoyed it way better than normal school. We also had 3 new friends named Mateo Tinklepay, Kawinalin Balafato, and Ungasenakis. First we have Mateo Tinklepay. He is a 13-year-old boy with autism. He had suffered domestic and emotional abuse from his mother Liza when he was just 6 years old. She was favoritism Mateo's younger brother Neil, who was 5 years younger than Mateo. Mateo's dad has died from a heart attack when Mateo was 5 years old. Liza posed care for Neil and want him to be more successful. Mateo, she didn't accept Mateo for having autism, and say that autism is a curse. She would even punch Mateo in the face on occasions. By the time that Mateo was 11 years old, he had enough. He decided to call the police, make sure his mom is in prison. His mom tried to deny the allegation. When she was doing the lie detector test, she failed it and got arrested for child abuse and domestic abuse. She was sent to jail for 18 years, and Mateo and his brother Neil were sent to live with their maternal grandfather Abraham Osti, who treated them better and equally, and he has decided to disown Mateo's mom as his daughter for how the way she treated her own son. Then we have Kawinalin Balafato. She is a 16-year-old girl from Alabama. She had suffered abuse from her own father Dane when she was just 4 years old. Her father would occasionally violently beat her, and even going as far as to violate her. Her mom Victoria Ware is at least better than her husband, and she does not abuse Gwendolyn. When she was 13 years old, she got pregnant after being violated, and she ended up giving birth to a baby boy named Zerky. Because of this, Gwendolyn's mother had enough of her husband abusing their daughter. She filed a divorce on him and took Gwendolyn and her new baby boy with her. That way Gwendolyn and her new child will have a better life than what she had with father. And she was treated with love and care by her mom. And Victoria helped Gwendolyn to raise her son so that he can grow up to have a good childhood. And last, we have Ungasenakis. He is a 17-year-old homosexual from Kentucky. He had suffered abuse from his parents Wolverine and Cora when he was just 8 years old. His parents abused him because he was gay. His parents would physically beat him very hard in a very violent way. They even said he is a disgrace to the family. When he was 14 years old, he had enough. He decided to leave his parents. His mom and dad tried to find him, but they couldn't. Otis ran away to Mexico. He was founded by police and put up for adoption. He was adopted by new parents named Jesus and Isa Orozco. They had treated him with love and respect, and they accepted him for who he was. His parents also already had 4 children, which are his half-sibling, 2 brothers named Mary and Elena, and 2 sisters named Kendra and Claiborne. So in this family, he is free to be whoever he wants to be. Me and Little Bill had great times with our new friends, and we liked visiting them at the park. We also celebrated the Day of the Dead. Jayda showed us a picture of her ancestors. She showed us pictures of her great-aunt and uncle, and even her great-grandparents. And even placed a picture of her own brother, so that she will always remember him. I had to say, me and Little Bill are having one of the best lives in Mexico. No more abuse, no more punishment days, no more being grounded especially for a long period of time, no more doing things that I don't want to do, and no more sadness. I'm so glad that me and Little Bill are finally out of this, and now we have new, loving and adoring parents, and a loving sister, even loving grandparents, and pretty much loving ancestor, loving teachers, loving principal, and loving classmates. Me and Little Bill are no longer troublemakers anymore. We now improved our behavior and became good kids because of our new foster parents. I really hope you enjoy this video of me and my friend Little Bill's new family when we got out of the hospital. And I also hope that you enjoyed the last video where our fathers gets arrested and sent to life in prison. The link to the previous video will be in the description. And also, Don't forget to subscribe to Extraordinary Netherite and Good Guy 524 to see more of his amazing videos, especially his object shows. Let's help him reach 10k subscribers before he graduates school. So this is me, Caillou, signing off. See you next time. Goodbye.